Hi, I'm Adam Colton with the National Wildlife Federation. Right now, TransCanada, a big corporation, is holding a press conference to announce their quarterly financial earnings. They have likely millions of dollars in profits. What they're not going to be sharing and is the darker side of this story. And that's the fact that the company is profiting from one of the dirtiest fuels on the planet, Canadian tar sands. A fuel that's being extracted from Alberta, Canada, and now this Canadian company is seeking to build a new pipeline, Keystone XL, through 6 heartland states, stinking across countless rivers and streams and aquifers, putting local communities and the people that depend on their environment in these states at risk. This is a fuel that's 3 times more carbon intensive than conventional gasoline, and it's being peddled by people that are trying to bully politicians, bully local farmers and landowners to get this pipeline built. We know there's a better alternative to our energy policy and better choices to make. But we thought it was important for you to hear from some of the people on the front lines against this fight for a cleaner energy future and against this Keystone XL pipeline. Their voices are not going to be heard in the corporate boardroom today, but hopefully they'll be heard by you.
I oppose the Keystone XL Pipeline because our groundwater, our aquifer, is worth far more to our state and our economy than the few temporary jobs this pipeline would provide. I mean, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when there's going to be a spill. And, you know, bottom line, we can live without this pipeline, but we cannot live without clean water.
But pipeline's going to cut right through the middle of it. Twice on my property. You know, the potential for contamination, and this is spring fed, runs year round. Potential for contamination is very high. The company won't tell me whether they're going to underbore the creek or whether they're just going to open cut the creeks. Refuse to give any information with regards to how they're going to treat the creeks on the wetland area. But if it does go through, I would be very, very hesitant to sit here and take some water out of the cold spring-fed water. I'd be afraid of contamination because I just won't know.
I'm Dwayne C. Big, Mud Butte, South Dakota, landowner on a 100-year ranch. In 2008, we first came in contact with land agents from TransCanada. We trustingly signed a survey form. Less than 24 hours later, the trust was broken by TransCanada. They chose to drive across and trespass with unauthorized vehicles that we had not authorized on the survey form. Not much to say, but TransCanada has proved to us that their understanding of trust, credibility, is nowhere near those of us and our families, like I say, 4 and 5 generations, have been stewards of this land.
And this pipeline has the potential of being a 800-mile long blowout. So it's a scary thing to me. I just can't imagine anyone, unless they keep a control that is not likely to make them replace the grass. It will be a 700-800 mile long blowout. And that's scary.
Private property rights are as dear to us as our right to life. I've spoken to some of the TransCanada officials who call themselves upper management with the same disrespect, arrogance, right down the line to the fellows who walked on the ground. I know he stopped them because they were trespassing with vehicles we'd not approved.
These are just a few of the many voices against the Keystone XL pipeline, people living all along the pipeline route who are speaking out against this. Keystone XL project. Please also make sure that your voice is heard and that you tell the Obama administration to reject the pipeline, that you want cleaner energy choices for America.